Welcome back to Nethergate Resurrection. Hang on, I forgot to save on a different slot between parts. Last time we got cursed. A lot of stuff happened last time actually. Now we're just heading west trying to find the fairy bazaar so I can get rid of this damn curse apparently. Can I get in there? That looks like an unreachable place. Yeah, I don't see any way in there. But there's gotta be, right? No? Try all the trees. Maybe some of them are fake. Oh, there we go. What's this all about? Inside this grove of trees, the ground is littered with bones. Some from animals, some from humans, or at least humanoids. Doesn't look like you need to worry about your own health. They're all dry, mossy and old. Since whatever predators killed these creatures are no longer around, you instinctively search for treasure. Anything of value was, alas, stripped away years ago. Oh, what's the point then? Why be here? We'll explore this place properly later, once the curse is gone. Feeble cursed one. You cross the narrow stone footbridge. It's nowhere near as impressive as the huge sparkling bridge to the east. It is nicely built, however, and it has stood here for many years. At the east end you find a human head mounted on a post. Oh, cool. That's welcoming. When you get a close look at the head, you get a grim feeling of satisfaction. It was clearly ripped from the shoulders of a Roman soldier. It makes you nervous as well. The Romans' retribution for this crime will be fierce and ruthless. You're damn fucking right. Oh. As you stand on this sand bar, there's no sand here, it's all grass. You see a strange sight across the river to the east. It's a progression of small blue and green people. They're too small to be goblins, too large to be sprites. They're walking in single file out the depths of the river. As you watch, they make their slow, miserable way east. Steam rises from their frail bodies. Eventually 36 of them emerge and begin a long trek east. You wonder where they're heading, and if they'll make it. What the fuck? Hell was that? What's that all about? Yes. I don't know what's here. A random encounter. Wait, is this Fomorians? What are they? I don't know. Kill them. Whatever they are. Yeah, just use ice. We're gonna be on the... Oh, we don't have ice. I don't anyway. Bob doesn't. It is a Fomorian. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? 120. It's not worth it for that weight, but I'll hold on to it for now. I probably can't encounter those blue and green creatures. I don't know, whatever. Weird. What a strange world. Venarium North, Fairy Bazaar. Go to Venarium later. Fairy Bazaar is more important right now. What's over there? I've got to have a look. The man working outside this shack seems harmless enough. Like most Britannians, he didn't reach adulthood without gaining some sort of infirmity. In his case, it's a twisted leg, which keeps him standing only with difficulty. As he struggles with his crude hoe, a dog barks, alerting him to your presence. He turns and looks you over. Soon he comes to a decision, bows his head and hobbles over to you. Good day to you. My name is Con. Are you gonna con me? Welcome to my humble farm. Sadly, as you can see, I'm struggling to make it by. That much is true. His crops are a wreck. I hate to say it, but if you could spare me a few coins, it would be a great help. How many is a few in this case? Hello? You return to contact. He's still struggling with his crops. He gives you only a quick glance before he resumes hacking at the ground. What? What do you mean? I didn't even get a thanks. Did I accidentally press no? You want a few coins? Yes. What? What? What the fuck? Okay. What if I choose no? Nah. Con almost seems relieved. What? His pride was damaged enough by asking for charity. It would have been even worse for him had he received any. Thank you for visiting my lonely home. I wish you well in your travels. Pets his dog, looks at the uneven furrows, sighs, and returns to work. What? You don't get anything either way. Whatever then, I'll keep my dosh. Why give any if nothing happens? Look at all this crap. Is there anything over here? Yes, but let's not do it. I'm kind of curious though. No. Go on then, let's have a look at just this one thing. Let me just get this shoreline as well. It's like Minecraft. I like filling out a map in Minecraft and then putting it up on a wall. I was doing that when I was live streaming Minecraft like a couple years ago or something. It's a shame I didn't get very far though. I got to the point where I get the Eye of Ender, which I can use to find a stronghold, and then I just stop, just like I did when I was playing through it on YouTube as well. Right, what's this? Toivo's Diverse Entertainments. Toivo? Wasn't he in Geneforge 1? This is a small but pleasantly and nicely painted hut, situated on a small hill with a heavy scenic view of the lake. Very. How do you see heavy? The fuck? Sheep graze contentedly here and there. Still, Shadowvale has given you many good reasons to be cautious. Noting that the hut has a window. That at least can make sense. Nothing and noting do look similar. Noting that the hut has a window, you slip stealthily up to it and peer through. Inside you see a tall, thin fairy gentleman who seems hard at work illustrating a piece of papyrus. Good, at least it's not sans. He notices you're there. He looks up at the window, smiles and waves. What do you mean he looks up? I thought he was tall. Wouldn't he have to look down at it? Because if he's tall, then that kind of makes it sound like he's taller than me. Then he grabs a large chunk of bread, starts munching on it happily, and comes to the door. Welcome and well met, he says. Welcome to Toivo's Diverse Entertainments. We have amusements here for all. Well, I mean many. No, that's not right either. Say a few tastes. He fetches one of his illustrated scrolls. It depicts human beings with animal heads having strange adventures. Oh, furries. We also have gaming supplies. Oh, have you got a Switch that I can borrow? He adds helpfully, while chewing. Would you care to see my wares? Yeah? You dubiously enter the hut and look at his other goods. You aren't too enthusiastic about what you see. Ravage life. What does it do, though? Probably ravages someone's life. Entertaining scroll. Unusual ability. It only costs 13. I'll take it. Dice. Yeah. Are these entertaining? Not really. Cheers though, I guess. What does this entertaining scroll do? Nothing. The scroll contains a story of adventure and conquest, vividly illustrated with a few amorous interludes thrown in. Its contents aren't too relevant to your current quest, but they sure are fun. Oh well. Oh well. Right. Briarwoods South, Hollow Hills South. Well, I'm still going to the fairyland. Is that it? There are several shops along this road, set up by enterprising fairies to squeeze the last copper bit out of passers-by. You can see the tall, haughty proprietor through the window, waiting for customers. Her tent is dark and shadowy. It's hard to see what is inside, but you think that you can catch glimpses of books and scrolls. Trade. Not more scrolls. Oh. Oh, right. There's more of this. Shall I have more fairy lore? Might as well. Wait, tool use. Only one character needs to get this. Wait, why can I get tool use? We can't use that, though. Right? Isn't that correct? Here, Venari, get some tool use. maybe? Why? Does that mean we can use lockpicks? We don't need to, though. Oh. Herbcraft. Fairy lore. Let's get one. Just one of it. Look at all this that I can get, though. Look at the expense. Melee weapons. Go on. And again. What does hardiness do? Chance of reducing damage by 1%. Is that worth 1200 gold? I don't think so. Druidism. Drew. Oh, that's what it does. It does Drew. So yeah, I guess if you're a major min-maxer, you wouldn't put points into any of this until you come here and get them cheap. But I can't bloody do that, can I? Not really, no. But yeah, I'll get some more melee weapons. Why not? Moo. It does actually work on spears as well, right? Otherwise that would be silly. You skill with a melee weapon. It just seems weird that, like, a spear is still a melee weapon, right? So it seems weird that they would have melee weapons and spears as a different thing. Well, it might be a waste of a point, but I'm going to do it anyway. No, I might get hardiness instead, actually. What does Berserker do? Doesn't tell me, thanks. Bruz. That's very useful info. Berserker Bruz. God, it's so expensive though. All my gold's gone now. Here. Upgrade shop here. That's useful info, that is. Very useful indeed. What part am I on? I don't know anymore. I'll figure it out once I've finished recording. Is this the Bazaar? You are at the outskirts of a small village, not far from the centre of Shadowvale. However, it's far from your ordinary village. The buildings have been constructed with more attention paid to grace and elegance than practicality. But that's not odd in Shadowvale. What are unusual are the occupants. If humans lived here, you can't see them. Live here, rather. There are fairies by the dozen, Fomorians by the score. Flocks of sprites flutter from place to place, doing odd jobs and being annoying. A griffin cries angrily at a glowing cow, and buildings appear and disappear without warning. It's like the villages you visit in your dreams. Well, except you're wearing pants. Oh. Pantsless dreams, not dreamless pants. Well, except you're wearing pants. You'll have to be careful in there. These creatures can be extremely unpredictable. Is it the Bazaar? Well, it's certainly bizarre indeed. Fairy Bazaar. All who come in peace are welcome. All contracts will be enforced. It's a proper realm. You enter for the first time the fairy marketplace. I thought it was a bazaar. In some ways it's like any other bazaar. Anywhere. Busy creatures bustle about, shopping, haggling, arguing, occasionally taking part in petty larceny. However, the similarities end there. You've never been in a marketplace where you had to rub shoulders with massive hairy Fomorians, and you've never had to take care to avoid accidentally stepping on a sprite. You are surrounded by stores, but the buildings have a strange, insubstantial quality, as if you blinked at the wrong time, they wouldn't be there when your eyes opened again. When everyone here catches sight of you, however, the frenetic activity stops. All heads, some with horns, turn and look at you. You find yourself uncomfortably at the centre of attention, and many of the beasts looking at you are very large indeed. You have no idea what you've done to earn this attention. Probably been cursed, and probably been human. More importantly. I don't know, I think the curse is more important right now. And you fervently hope it doesn't end in violence. I could just leave. I don't want all this attention. It's like being a birthday person. Eh? What are they? I can't talk to them. A fairy warrior. Fairy warriors. Da 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 da. Dink Smallwood is happening here. Oh! I took one step too many. There we go. Full circuit has been done. Oh my god. No, it's slightly different, but the... Can you hear that? Ah! I thought I was free from these sounds. This is why I'm playing Nethergate and not Geneforge, to avoid the crying kids sounds in towns. But no, it's a slightly different one. It doesn't go there. But it has got the... Anyway, you slowly approach the silent creatures of the Bazaar. As you do, a furry, bare-headed fellow lets out a loud cheer. In moments, all of the creatures, even some who would normally fight you, are applauding. After many long days of being greeted with ambivalence at best, or extreme violence at worst, you have no idea how to react to this. You stand there awkwardly as the Bazaar cheers you, as if you were genuine heroes. Then a deep booming voice cuts through the ruckus.
What in the name of the Sealy Court is going on here?
An unusually short, barrel-chested fairy wades through the crowd.
Why has trading stopped? What causes this disturbance?
When he sees you, and an unaccustomed look of reverence appears on his face. Oh, then he sees you.
Why, it's the Chosen Ones! At our bazaar!
A mountain lion in my basement?
Welcome to our humble place of business. After our other, less welcome human visitors, this is a pleasant surprise. I am the master of the Fairy Bazaar, and I would also be honoured if you would stop by my home and speak with me.
He turns back to the gaping fairy crowd. Oh, gaping. God.
That is all. Nothing more to see here. Return to your business, all of you. Staring is impolite.
He waves to you once more and returns to his home. The crowds disperse. You could have told me like which direction he went so I know where to find his house. Oh, well, it's right there. Bazaar Master, all disputes to be adjudicated here. Ding. Might as well go in here first. And nick his stuff, of course. I can as well. Holy chum bags. Can I, though? Or am I going to get in big trouble? That's fine, he doesn't know. How could he? Let's just not save it. No one can see me in here, it's fine. Maybe he will magically know. Hello, don't mind me, hang on. Chonk. Ah yes, a bit of a hero of old. Whatever that is. A bit of a darts of ice. A bit of a blessed dagger. 520, 1-4. Is that good? It's obviously not better than that. Oh god, wait, it is. But I'm gonna keep that on. Oh, it's that. Right. Go on then, Bob. You can have a cool dagger too. It weighs a bit more, but yeah. You deserve it for your service. Isn't this just a back door? No. More treasures. Oh. Start to open this box, but the lid, when the lid is up a few inches, you can see several thin wires inside. It might be a trap, or some sort of alarm, or even just an unusual decoration. If it is a trap, it's an odd one. It'll take a fair amount of skill with tools to get past it. Might not be worth the risk. Oh. I might come back for that. Okay, I was probably stolen enough that you would be pissed now, right? Fish! Look at him! Why the long face? The Bazaar Master is even more impressive face to face, is he? I don't know, he just kind of looks like a grapefruit. With hair. Unlike most fairies, he is heavily built, and the sword hanging at his side is a heavy one. He looks annoyed to have been dealing with you. To have to be dealing with you. You're the one who invited me! What the hell? You beckoned me over. You ask for his name.
Name? He chuckles. I don't think I can remember it anymore. I've been the Bazaar Master for over 100 years. I keep the peace, I settle disputes, and I hire people for tasks that are to the benefit of the market.
What is your job? He just described everything he does.
I am the Bazaar Master. That is my purpose in my life.
And my life.
And, as I'm sure you realise, it is a difficult job in these trying times.
You're telling me about trying times? Look at these curses. Great, really, isn't it? What are your responsibilities as the Bazaar Master?
Entities come here from everywhere. Goblins and boggarts, giants and dryads. Even a recent small group of Romans. I maintain the rules, keep them from killing each other, administer punishment as necessary. It's a difficult task, and sometimes I need to hire certain special parties for missions when necessary.
What sort of crimes do you have to punish?
Theft is common, piracy, muggings, murder. We have ironclad rules against these things, and if the rules are broken, imprisonment, death, both in either order. It is the law, it even applies to you, Chosen.
Why did you call me the Chosen? He didn't, he called you Chosen, not the Chosen. That's alright, same thing.
That is what we call you, because you were chosen to be the ones to come here to help our kind. There has been much gossip on the topic of why you in particular were chosen. Do you know why?
Because we're the heroes of the game. You tell him you have an idea. He grins.
Of course you don't know.
Oh, you have no idea, actually. The Bazaar Master says in a cheery voice,
What else do you want, Chosen?
Why has he got a cheery voice now? I thought he didn't want to deal with me a second ago. There's so many inconsistencies.
We are all eager to enter fair bargains with as auspicious an entity as you.
There's 4 of us, mate. A group of Romans has been here recently.
Indeed, I would be wary. You're not the only scout wandering Shadowvale looking for treasure.
Crimes chosen, and why have times been difficult for you?
Events seem to be coming to a head.
With the rapacity of the... I don't know if that's even how you say it, but I don't want to say rapacity. Probably is that, isn't it? Probably the same kind of idea as that word.
With the rapacity of the Roman Empire, the world is losing the places where the city could reside. It has had a horrible effect on them.
Who are the city?
The city? That is the general term for fairy kind, non-humans.
What effect has it had on the city?
I have seen it for some years. They have all been going mad, fairies and sprites and Fomorians alike. The 3 crones even went so mad as to actually curse you. I would never have imagined them to turn against their own kind.
Are you saying they're Celts? Or humans in general, I guess. He shakes his head.
It has made keeping peace in the bazaar very difficult.
What do you know of the 3 crones? Why did they show up to the bloody Wicker Man burning anyway? Whatever.
Bah, the 3 crones in their pit not far from Shadow Valley Fort. You know, they were wise once. Even kind. But they have been dislodged from their homes by the humans so many times that they have been unhinged. Now they are so far gone that they help the Romans.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I remembered them being friendly when you're playing as the Romans, but maybe not, I don't know. I don't remember. It has been many years.
They even were responsible for bringing more Romans here to oppose you. Oh, these are sad times.
Do you have any missions for me?
To the northeast there is a place called the Vale of the Sword.
Oh, you say that.
The proprietor there offers people favours in life, in return for imprisonment of their spirit after death.
What? Mouldy sentence. The proprietor there offers people favours in life, in return for imprisonment of... Oh, right. As in you sell your soul to them for favours.
I find this business to be highly distasteful. They store the spirits in magical urns. I wish you to go there and break 10 of the urns. If you do this, I'll reward you well.
Sounds good to me. Just straight to the point. I like it. Do you know anyone who can help me with this curse?
Why don't you go see Drotha? She's good at that sort of thing.
Oh, cheers. Straight to the point again. Right, what happens if I If I bonk these open then, eh? Uh-oh. You try to open the box without pulling the wrong wire, or breaking something you shouldn't, or tripping any traps. It doesn't work. One wire slips through a crack in the bottom of the box. When you accidentally tug it, an alarm sounds briefly. What is that? Can I have it? I want that. Here, have it, Bob. It was Bob. It wasn't me. What? What? Do you not care? Well, I'm not going to take it, because the alarm was very angry at me. Anything in here worth taking? No. What about the veggies? No, probably not anyway. Trash. Why is there trash in a barrel in here? Trash in a barrel, Softworks. Or software. Oi. No. No, I think the meat sells, doesn't it? Yeah. So I might as well. And there's nothing else in here by the look of it. Here you go, have a box. Oh, you eagerly search through the scrolls on these shelves, looking for something useful. You have no luck. All they contain are records of the administration of the Bazaar. The Bazaar Master has lovely handwriting, but terrible writing style. D, B, yeah, just making sure. Devil's Boutique. Oh, there's something else in there. I'll have you know. Yes. D. What is that? Entertaining scroll. Oh. Well, I'll take it anyway. Ta-da! About the other one. His secret stash of porn mags. Oi. Oh. Still alright? We still friends? Yeah. Alright, let's have a little bit more of an explore before we end the part. Not much. Glyn. This fairy maid has skin with a distinct greyish tint, and she seems disturbingly at ease about the dried blood and bits of animal fur which stain her hands, arm, chest and face. You ask for her name. My name? Why, I'm Glyn. How may I help you? Her voice is soft and sweet. Oh, I did a good voice then, didn't I? Yeah, that sounds soft and sweet. Ah. She brushes self-consciously at the bits of fur on her garb. Despite the gore, you can't help but feel peaceful and happy around her. Ah, wife. Material. What's your job here? My job? Why, it would be my pleasure to provide food for you. Ah, I don't want it, never mind. If you want to purchase some rations, just ask. It's much nicer serving your kind than those Romans. Oh, thanks. What Romans have you encountered? Why, there was a group of Romans in here not long ago. Nasty, unpleasant people. They left heading northwest. Glad to see them go. Are they going for the stone skull? I want to buy food. No, I don't. I lied. I don't need anything else. All right, Chosen. It was an honor merely to have you in my store. She watches you happily as you depart. Wait, who says I'm departing? Oh shit, you were right. Squish. Just casually step in some shit on the way out, you know. That is a big chunk. It doesn't respond. A chunk of man right there. I don't want to go in there, that looks important. Is that a cat over there? What is that? It's a sprite, I guess. What else is real quick to look in? Fairy jail. Probably not much going on here, is there? Yes, yes indeed. It's not a large or comfortable cell, but the bed is thin. Oh, and the bed is thin and has its share of fleas, but it's basically clean and reasonably safe. You could probably get a few hours of uninterrupted sleep here. I want to sleep in a jail. What fool do you think I am? Not one is what I am. Right, well this looks like an interesting room, doesn't it? We'll have a look in here next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Hopefully we can learn some interesting stuff and get rid of that curse here. Oh look, there's a stairs down as well. Goodbye.